Hi, welcome to the Watts Family Adventure. So today we're going to be working on our garden. I have already posted a video about us setting up the area and putting posts. So we're eventually going to be doing a chicken wire fence around it. So I'll post some content about that. But today we're going to work on getting our seed starting done. So I went to our local Lowe's and I purchased Jiffy's garden kit. So what they have in there is this one has 72 seed starting pellets. So they look like this. They're really small, they're really dried out, but what you do is you add water to them and they puff up, and once they're puffed up you will add a couple seeds into each one, so that way you can decide which ones are the strongest, to plant the strongest ones once we get to the point of being outside. Some things I did to prep for this activity is have all of my stuff broken apart. I have my seed packets ready to go. I have several different ones. We have a larger area that we're going to plant. Hopefully we have a really good crop this year. This is our first time in-ground planting, not in boxes or anything, in our new home. So we are trying this out for the first time. So you'll be on the adventure with us. So we have the seeds ready, and then I also have popsicle sticks. On my popsicle sticks, I went on and wrote the names of the different types of seeds. That way I can keep track. I have in the past not labeled my seeds, and when they're all little seedlings, it's hard to keep track of which one's which. So learn from my mistakes, please label them. And hopefully it'll be a lot more convenient for us once we go to planting and arranging our garden. But there we go, that's what I have prepared to start. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some water to our pellets and let that sit on there for a little while, and you're going to actually start seeing the pellets start to bubble. When they start bubbling, you'll know that they're ready to drain and they're going to start expanding. Once I get all the water out of the container, I'm going to show you what they look like up close. They're really easy to manipulate. So here we go, just gonna pull them out. They start expanding. They're gonna keep expanding too as they get more moist, but you can just pull apart the top and you're gonna put your seeds right inside. Now what I'm gonna do is start preparing putting all my seeds into the pellets. They've already expanded as much as they're going to at the moment, without extra water, which we'll add after we put the seeds in. I have my sticks prepared. I'm gonna put the seeds all in there and add popsicle sticks. Remember, you want to always make sure you have either a chart or label them each individually so you can keep track of where they are. And it's always nice to have little helpers who are interested in doing these little projects. But just make sure you put a couple different seeds, like 2 to 3 in each of the pellets, because you're not always going to have success with just one seed. Something that you should really keep track of and remember is that each individual seed type and type of plant that you're planting is going to have a different depth needed. So when you're putting them into the pellets, sometimes they need to be more shallow than others. Other ones need to be a little bit deeper. So just make sure you keep track of which ones you're placing into the pellets at that time, and always refer back to the back of the packets. They have really good charts on there to help you. Now that the final seeds are all placed into their pellets, everything is labeled. I got some excess water that I had from earlier, put it in a spray bottle, sprayed down the seeds, got everything nice and moist. Remember, don't overwater. You want to have enough in there that the greenhouse effect takes place when you put that topper on. For me, when adding the popsicle sticks, I found that they were made the top a little too tall. So I added saran wrap to it, had help doing that from family. And we worked together, got it wrapped up. You won't have to have that on there the whole time. Not every single day necessarily. Obviously you have to have the topper on, but not the saran wrap. You just want to make sure that you have a good seal on it so it does encourage that greenhouse effect inside. All right, well, thanks for watching. So that was our seed starter set that we did. We put all of the seeds into the container, and we're going to be watering them every so often, and hopefully we have some seeds that we're going to be going into our garden, right, Noah? Yeah. Say something.
If you want to watch some more of us, you can press the like and get it on watts.com.
But we'll make another video about how we continue making our garden for our Watts family adventures.
Like we did with our Rice Krispie treats.
Thanks. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.